Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is the second reading out of the series of the three books that I've got. And last one we talked a little bit about negative and positive karma and actions that generate them. So we're going now into karmic fruition. Most human actions create karmic consequences that are not experienced immediately, but will definitely be experienced later. The Buddhist scriptures say that the majority of our actions will bear fruit in future lives. A kind, generous, honest person who suffers in this life can rest assured he or she will experience positive karmic consequences of his or her good actions in a later life. Someone behaving in ways that cause suffering for others but enjoying a happy life will suffer the consequences of negative behavior in a later life. Karma and rebirth. Karma and rebirth are deeply interlinked. What exactly is rebirth? Buddhism considers that only our most subtle consciousness goes from one life to the next. The individual person, both personality and characteristics, is extinguished at death. This subtle consciousness carries with it all the karma created in the life just finished, together with any karma from the previous lives that has not yet come to fruition. These karmic imprints determine the quality of the next life, while some of the karma carried over will also come to fruition in the next life when it meets the appropriate conditions. Certain behavior creates specific karmic consequences. A person who easily finds prosperity in this life may have created the cause by being generous in a previous existence. Someone who dies young in this life may have failed to protect others in a previous life. Beauty could be the result of pure, ethical behavior in a past life, while people who are not taken seriously in this life may have created the cause by lying in a past existence. These examples illustrate how karma is linked with ethical, responsible behavior. We reap what we sow. Black and white. Karma is classified according to its results. The first category is called the black karma, which has a black result, and includes all harmful actions of body, speech, and mind. White karma, white result, incorporates all non-harmful and virtuous actions. Black and white karma, black and white result, includes actions that are partly harmful, partly not. For example, telling a lie in order to not hurt someone's feelings. Although the intention is positive, the act itself is not, so the karmic consequences will be mixed. The last category needs more explanation. This is karma that is either nor black or white. A result is neither nor black or white. This arises when underlying intention is to transcend to the other kinds of karma altogether by trying to become enlightened. The ultimate goal of Buddhism. The purpose of practicing Buddhism is to avoid suffering and find happiness. This may make us feel that creating karma brings happiness as a result is the best thing to do. However, Buddhism teaches us that everything is impermanent, so that if we create the causes of happiness, the resulting happiness cannot last forever. Sooner or later, the karma that created happiness will be exhausted and we will experience suffering. Our highest aspiration is to transcend karma on our path toward enlightenment. Rebirth. While some early Christian sects believe in a form of rebirth, it is quite a difficult concept for Westerners to accommodate. Since people are born with certain talents, however, we can begin to understand how karma moves from one life to another. People with outstanding musical talent, for example, often speak of how they felt as if they already knew how to play music when they first started. Similarly, Mozart learned how to play music very quickly at an early age and had an inner sense of harmony and rhythm. The Noble Eightfold Path. After attaining enlightenment is not easy. It is a state in which one is completely free from desire for and attachment to things one likes, and also from aversion to and hatred for what one doesn't like. To develop the conditions within which this state may arise, Buddhists follow the Buddha's Noble Eightfold Path, which is a guide to living in a manner that does not cause suffering to oneself or others. It was created to help people reach enlightenment. Enlightenment is the total liberation from suffering that the Buddha discovered, also referred to as nirvana and awakening. This explanation of karma makes one thing very clear. We are responsible for whatever occurs in our lives. I'm going to finish this off with the Noble Eightfold Path. And It begins as the Noble Eightfold Path comprises right view is the first one. Number 2, right thought. Number 3, right speech. Number 4, right action. Number 5, right livelihood. Number 6, right effort. Number 7, right mindfulness. Number 8, right concentration. Go ahead and stop the video and rewind and write those down if you would like. Those are very important. I think that I'll say them one more time too, just because we had a little bit of a visit there. We got right view, right thought, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. I'm going to go back and comment on a few of these things I found in this last couple pages as we're doing this reading. Some stuff that I found that's really super cool. I would never be able to say that I've ever actually followed the path of any Buddhist stuff. As far as religion or spirituality goes, I've always been, I've kind of floated back and forth from like the metaphysical hippie magic type stuff to Christianity, and I'm taking great interest in this Buddhist stuff, so you never know. Maybe we might have some updates that are pretty enlightening coming up. Right here is, I'm just going to kind of browse through these real quick and see if I find anything I wanted to comment on. Karma and rebirth are deeply interlinked. I think that's very cool, because I've one that has believed in past lives, big time. I've got many things I can discuss later on in other videos or whatever that explain it. Why I feel that reincarnation and rebirth is possible. So, I just think that their concept of whether you live a good life now, your future lives will be good, is very valid. And, what other reason besides that do we need to be good and peaceful people, other than a good future life? But we make things easy for people here. We make things easy for ourselves. And if you can contribute a sense of positivity to this universe, you are doing much more than all of these people who are doing all this bad stuff. I think it's clearly obvious that we have more than we need when it comes to negativity, but there's definitely a shortage of good things and good people. So please, I've got to cut this short, sadly, but please share opinions with me on any of the stuff I've covered. I find it very, very inspiring, and I'm actually going to start practicing this stuff. So if anybody's got any advice, any questions or suggestions, any of that kind of stuff for me, let me know. Really like to hear what you got to say. Thank you very much. Peace.